keep watching because, guys, I need to grind like I've never grinded before. I'm just gonna head over to the library. Summer walker. So good. And hi guys, welcome back, or welcome to my channel. I'm Serena. This is going to be the start of my midterm season study vlogs. I think I'm gonna break it up because it's just like so much, and also I'm not gonna be able to edit all of these until after I'm done all my midterms because I have my reading week after my midterms are done, which is like kind of defeats the purpose, right? But anyway, I just finished my first midterm of this semester. Yay! And I'm just gonna do a quick little breakdown and then also break down how my midterm season is gonna go. So how my schedule has been so far is the midterm I just took today. Today is October 17th. I had my fields and waves midterm, and this is like transmission lines. Also, the midterm I had today was in the hottest room ever. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's been getting really cold because it's like fall now. So I was like wearing layers obviously, and oh my god, I swear the temperature in there was like 25 degrees or something like that. It was so hot. My face, I swear, was like bright red because it was just so hot, and it was just really hard to concentrate, honestly. My next midterm, oh my god, I'm actually at square like 0 for this one, is my electronic devices midterm. This one is next Wednesday, and my next 3 midterms are back to back, and there's not even like a 24-hour gap between them. So Wednesday I have my midterm for electronic devices in the evening, and then I have my fundamentals of energy systems midterm on Thursday morning, and then I have my algorithms and data structures midterm Friday evening. So there's not a big break in between them, so I have to start studying for them all this week, and this weekend is just going to be me grinding like crazy, and you guys will be able to see that. So if you want to also be motivated for your midterms and your studies, keep watching because, guys, I need to grind like I've never grinded before.
Wait a minute, project part of Centaur. So the first is SE. So this is a structural editing through the defined sentences.
I have a lab due in like an hour. I had to go into school to do it because I think the virtual machines were down yesterday, so that's why I couldn't connect virtually. And normally I don't leave things to the last minute, but I've had all my midterms and so many assignments, including a quiz this morning, so that's the only reason. But it's a very short lab, and I don't really care too much about how it goes because it's not worth a lot, so it's not a big deal. Hello everyone, and welcome to a midterm season study vlog. And so this is going to be the first part of many, as I had mentioned, just because it's so long and also because editing these takes a very long time for me. In my opinion, I think midterm season is the hardest exam week, just because you have to balance regular coursework alongside studying for exams. So it's really important to have some sort of time management system or organizational system. This can be any sort of agenda, Excel sheet, etc. Personally, I use Notion, and especially my master to-do list. I basically track all my assignments, labs, projects, and other things alongside my midterm dates, and they're all in one place. I also have a weekly schedule page where I put down daily tasks. This includes working on assignments, taking notes, and most importantly, when to start studying for each midterm. I just wanted to pop in here and say thank you to Paperlike for sponsoring this portion of the video. I have actually worked with them before and I just love their products so much. And if you're a student just like me and you also use an iPad while studying, I would really recommend Paperlike's Note Taker collection, which you actually bundle and save 15% off when you get all three together, which is the Paperlike's iPad screen protector, the pencil grips, and the cleaning kit. The screen protector is obviously on my iPad. It's what makes it like matte and have no glare essentially. When I write on it with my Apple Pencil, it feels exactly like paper. I had a few people comment on my previous video talking about whether Paperlike will generate more sort of wear and tear on the Apple Pencil tip. Paperlike's nanodots technology is specifically designed to be as easy as possible on your pencil tip without losing that paper feel. At least for me, in my experience, I have not had to change my pencil tip since I got the Apple Pencil, so that's been about a year and a half now. There's also these two pencil grips. It's got grooves on the side for you to hold your pencil super easily, and it's actually really great because my pencil can still charge, as you can see right there, with the grip on it. The third thing that comes in the kit is a screen cleaning kit. Essentially, it just has the cloth on the outside, the solution on the inside, and anytime that you see your iPad getting dirty, okay, one of the best things about the Paperlike screen protector, there's no fingerprints whatsoever. However, it does collect dust sometimes, so it's just nice to clean it a little bit. And it's super clean and easy for me to like see what's even going on my iPad once I clean it. So yeah, I totally recommend you guys to check out the Note Taker collection. It's so great for any student or even artist that uses their iPad really often. I recommend you guys check out Paperlike today, and you can check that out in the link in my description box. And thank you again to Paperlike for sponsoring this portion of the video. Between the last time I filmed and I handed in my project, I read an entire book. I'm crazy, I know, but I was like, I don't want to just like do nothing, and like I deleted like every app off my phone basically. By every app I mean like Instagram and like social media, and so I have nothing to like, I guess, do in my free time. So instead of just like watching YouTube or just watching Netflix, I was like, let me just like read, and I picked Beach Read by Emily Henry. And guys, it is accurately rated. I don't think it's overrated. I don't think it's underrated. I think it is rated. I read it within, I think, 3 hours. It wasn't a very long book. It was like less than 300 pages, I think. I always forget what it's like to read romance because right now I'm reading a murder like thriller book, because I think that sort of stuff is so good for like October, fall, Halloween, you know. I'm going to do a bit of my assignment now because I need to. Tomorrow I actually am going to the library. This is like basically confirmed now. I'm going to the library just to study for all of my midterms that are happening next week. And it's such nice weather this weekend. It's actually insane for it to be like mid-October and for it to be such nice weather, so I'm not gonna take it for granted, and I'm going to go outside, you know, and like enjoy the weather while it's there. I'm going to get into this assignment and I'm gonna do at least the first 2 questions, I think, because there's only 4 questions, but the last 2 are really long, and I told my friend that we should, or not my friend, I mean, yeah, my friend, but like my homework partner, that we should go over these together. So it's just like those ones, but I'm just gonna do like the ones on the first page. Oh my gosh, guys, and side note, Keshi announced that he's rescheduling the North American tour dates, so I'm praying that they work out with my schedule. I'm really scared, but if not, I'll just get a refund. And yeah, I don't know which venue he picked, so we'll see. But yeah, I need to go to see Keshi. Like, I need to. Now that I'm talking about it, I'm just gonna listen to him like right now. And so, as I had mentioned when I said it's most important to know when to start studying for each midterm. This brings me to, how do you even know when is the right time to start studying? Personally, this is how I do it. I prioritize my midterms by A, how much they're weighted, B, how much of the material I don't know, and C, the actual date of the midterm. So the first part was something I learned this year in terms of like prioritizing by weighting. It seems kind of silly, but I always look at my courses more so by how much I like them rather than each deliverable weighting. For example, I had 3 midterms in a row this year with limited time to study for all 3. For one of them, I had to catch up the most on it, but it was weighted the least. The second one I enjoyed the most and was weighted in between the other 2 and was positioned the worst. It was the morning right after the first midterm. And then the last midterm was weighted the most, and I understood about 75% of the concepts, and it was the last midterm out of the 3. And so how did I prioritize them all? I started catching up on the first one the earliest. I started on Saturday, which was 5 days before the midterm. The main reason was because I had skipped most of the weekly lectures and was 9 chapters behind, so I needed a bigger head start on this course compared to the others. For the second midterm, I made sure to at least start doing practice problems starting on Monday, which was 4 days before the midterm. I felt the most confident in the concepts of this course and felt that besides just reviewing my notes, I needed to practice as many problems as possible. And so while my first midterm was the one that I needed to catch up the most on, because it was weighted the least, I didn't want to prioritize all of my time on it and instead focus my time on the midterms that are also weighted a lot heavier and just make sure I spend enough time still reviewing practice problems for those ones. Good morning, rise and shine everybody. I just got up and I had a pretty good sleep last night, which is good. I think I went to bed an hour earlier than usual, which is why I feel a lot more refreshed. It is absolutely beautiful outside. The weekend weather is supposed to be really, really warm this week, which is so nice. And yeah, I'm just gonna head over to the library. I did want to dress kind of cute just because it motivates me to study better if I look cute. Oh, and I'm gonna be meeting a friend for lunch today, I think, but we haven't even decided on a place yet. I don't really care because I'm focusing on my studying. Because it's actually the reading week for every other Canadian university, but our reading week is 2 weeks after. I'm gonna get dressed and then we'll get ready and then we'll go. Guys, I've been listening. Summer Walker. I don't know why I didn't listen to her sooner considering I love SZA, but I saw this really cool post on Pinterest. I literally can't find it anymore because I don't know why I just didn't decide to save the post, but it was so cute. It was like, it's why I braided my hair last night to make it like kind of curly, but it's basically like mini braids. And yeah, I feel like whenever I do mini braids in my hair, they're like super mini, but I want to do like them a little bit thicker. Again, you're all like, Serena, why are you doing all this just to like go to the library? Guys, it's the weekend. Let me just have fun. Okay guys, so this is the final everything. I'm wearing a top from Urban. Jeans are also from Urban. These are my new jeans. It's like a really cool indigo color, and I really like them because the back pockets are like these humongous things, and it's actually like embossed on one side like that, which I think is really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna make breakfast, head out, and hopefully have a really productive day at the library, which you will see looks like a jail prison cell if I go to the main library. And it'll just keep me in check, guys. So I will see you at the library. Now let's go on to specific exam study tips. And I would just say this depends very heavily on the type of course you're studying for, because I've mentioned this in my previous study videos, but if you're in STEM subjects, do practice problems. This is what will really solidify your understanding of what's being tested and show that you can apply the theories and concepts you learned in class or textbook to actual questions. Besides just doing practice problems from like your textbook or from your homework sets, I really think it's important to do practice past midterms. Sometimes your professor will post these, or if you know upper year students that have copies of their old midterms for the course, it's really great to ask them. Sometimes you don't always have the solutions to these past midterms. If you do, it'll be really great. If you don't, I think it's still really important to get a feel for the types of questions you'll likely see, and especially the structure of them. Something a lot of us forget is the time requirement. You have to finish your test in a certain amount of time. Most of mine were an hour 30, some were only 50 minutes, but just make sure you know the amount of time you're given for the test and just practice enough so you know you can finish it in the amount of time, because the worst thing that can happen is if you prepare like crazy and can't even finish your entire midterm in time, even if you knew how to do all of the questions. Okay, I'm getting lunch with my friend now. Hey guys! As you can tell, I am not at home. I am currently away, but I still wanted to get this video out for you guys, so I really hope you guys enjoyed. If this is your first time seeing me and you really enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe down below, because then you'll be notified when I post the next part and potentially a third part to this midterm season sort of study vlog series. And yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Be sure to like the video, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!